What's going on, guys? It's Tensor, and today we're going to be talking about something that most of you guys probably know about already if you were on Twitter earlier, or judging by the title of this video. So basically, if you didn't know, I went ahead and left Red earlier today. It was a decision that's been building up for me for a few months now, and I'll get to that in a second here. But basically, Crude and Nuda did too. And first off, I just want to apologize to my friend Formula. He's obviously a leader of Red, and just the way I went about leaving without telling him, I guess, is kind of scummy on my part. But I don't know. There's a reason as to why I did. It was so built up, man, and I was just so furious last night. I'll get to that too. But yeah, that's really it. I'm sorry, Formula. You're a good friend of mine, and I hope we can stay friends, man. You're a good kid, and you've always been chill to us since we joined Red. So. Sorry to you, but I really do hope something good happens to Formula because he is one of the most genuine guys we've met. I say we because me and Nuda and Crude all think this. We're all pretty mutual when it comes to our thoughts on Formula. He's a really good guy, and he's not, obviously, he had nothing to do with why we left, of course. So basically, to get right into it, obviously, the reason this has been built up for so long is because, as you guys know, I don't really revolve my videos around trick shotting as much anymore, or anything to do with clips, really. I did make a video a while ago, not a while ago, probably I think it was like a few weeks ago, talking about kind of the state of the whole community of trick shotting and sniping and stuff, and how FaZe had a really big part in the decline, I guess you could say, of how popular trick shotting is now, because there's no real hype when it comes to BO3, and I still do stick to that, obviously. But I've come to conclusions as to why they've done that. Of course, everyone does the same things now. Everybody sees the same trick shots. No real trick shot is that cool anymore. Even a cross map trick shot. Like, in reality, most people would rather watch a prank than a cross map trick shot collateral. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's how it is now. That's what people want to see. They've grown out of trick shotting. Everyone can do everything now. They've seen everything they can just about see. So I obviously haven't really stuck with the whole trick shotting type videos. I've just been doing any games I want to play, H1Z1, CSGO, the occasional Call of Duty. The only times I really do trick shot now is in my streams with my fans, with my Twitch subs and stuff. You guys know who you are. I'm always trick shotting then. But in reality, it's just, I don't find it that enjoyable anymore. I can't sit there and grind for clips anymore, and there's no real reason to anyway. Like, there's no real reason to sit there and play all day and go for clips. That's why I've been sticking to making videos on H1Z1 and all those other games, and just trying to make them as enjoyable as possible. I just think that's what I want to do right now. I have the most fun doing those types of videos, and it keeps my, obviously, whatchamacallit, just overall, I just enjoy doing that, you know what I mean? That's what I enjoy right now, and I obviously don't want to do something I don't enjoy. So obviously I'm not going to just force out trick shotting videos just because I want, views, just because I want to enjoy what I'm doing too. I did take a year off of college to do this, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. In reality, I know you could say, you're in Red, you're a director, people like Gandhi and stuff, are also directors, and they're not always hitting clips too, and that's true. But what's the point of being in a team then, because it's really not benefiting us that much anymore. It's not like we just left, got our subs, and then bounced. We already had a fan base when we joined, so it's not like we use them for anything. We were in for many months. We did upload a lot of videos for them. We did a lot for them, more than you guys think. So before anyone says like you guys cheapskated them, you know what I mean, you just use them for subs, you're ungrateful, that's not the case at all, you know what I mean? I'm very appreciative of being able to join Red. I was so hyped when we first got in Red when I came back. Obviously, Kiwi helped us get in. That was a big plus. I was really hyped then. But things have changed, and I just decided to leave because I feel like that's the best decision here for all of us. I didn't really tell them to leave. I didn't really tell Nuda and Crew to leave, but they obviously had the same thoughts as me. I didn't try to peer pressure anybody into leaving, so don't think that either. And also mentioning Gandhi, because his name is in my head. People think this is like a skit or a prank or something, or for a video. This isn't at all for a video. Like, this is the 100% truth. I just didn't change my @ on Twitter yet because there's no other @, and I don't really want @Tensor with like 18 R's. You know what I mean? So I think the most same letters you can put at the end is 3 for temper. He's the only one that can pull that off right now. But yeah, that's why I haven't changed my hat yet. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Hopefully at Tensor will be mine very soon. That'd be nice. But yeah, overall, that's a big reason as to why I decided to leave. I just want to do me, be able to upload whatever I want and stuff. And I could do that in Red, but I was just saying, like, what's the point? And obviously, last night, the whole thing with Scarce, I don't mean to make a video and bash on anybody whatsoever, but I just feel like it was just so unnecessary, so scummy of him. Like, I'm not going to mention what he did because I don't want to bring it up myself again. It's not a good time in my life. You know, I don't like thinking about it whatsoever, so I'm not going to bring it up. Hopefully you guys can respect that. I know people like making jokes out of it, but it is really, it was a stupid mistake of mine, obviously. I know it's out there. I've come to conclusions that it happened, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have to. You know what I mean? I'm not going to mention it again. But I'm not going to make it a big thing, and I don't want to revisit those times, man, because I know I've made jokes about it before and stuff, but I've never truly gotten over it completely, you know what I mean? Especially when something gets reintroduced to hundreds and thousands of more people when they didn't even know about it before, because Scarce mentioned this in his video. It wasn't even the main topic of the video, and he made it the whole topic of the video, and that's all I saw in my interactions, that's all I saw in my timeline, and it really did piss me off because he didn't even ask me about it. He just threw it in his video, you know what I mean? Seeing as he's my leader, I would expect him to at least ask me about it, at least confirm with me, say, dude, is this cool if I even talk about it? Not even add the picture, but just talk about it overall. And people are going to be sitting there like, oh, dude, it's your fault for even doing it in the first place, blah, blah, blah. But just picture, you know, I can't really compare it to anybody in FaZe because no one's really doing news in FaZe, but like, just it's, I don't know what to compare it to, but hopefully you guys understand. It's the most bizarre situation. I was so mad last night. That's why I went off on Twitter, tweeting about him. I don't want you guys to go hate him. I'm just saying that's another obviously big reason as to why I left. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible here for everybody so they understand. That just pissed me off, man. It's just, there's been so many times where I feel like he doesn't even care about the team. He's just straight up trying to use everyone for his own sake, for his stories and stuff. I don't see what he does. I feel like they 100% recruited Crude, not Formula, because I know Formula puts in a lot of work. Formula obviously is, he's a down-to-earth guy, and he wants to, you know, succeed. He wants Red to do as good as possible. But I do feel like they brought on Crude because Formula had no help whatsoever. No one was helping him whatsoever. He was alone. Obviously, he went to other members like us for help with stuff like small things that he needed and stuff, you know, suggestions. But I feel like they recruited Crude just to do the dirty work. You know what I mean? Just so they could play, or just so Scarce could play chess all day on his computer. It's just stupid, man, and that's why I tried telling Crude, I was like, dude, they're just using you, and that's what they were, dude, because he was perfectly fine in Soar. Like, I feel like he fits in Soar. I feel like in Red, he's not the same. He's the same, but he's just, I don't know. I feel like he just fits in either solo or Soar better. He was being used, and I didn't want to see that at all, because, you know, it's Red. It's one of the biggest teams. They're supposed to be with FaZe. You know what I mean? So you got to be responsible, and if you got to pick up Crude just to do your dirty work, then I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's really why I left Red. I'm sorry that I just went off a little tear right there with things, but I just want to be as real as possible with you guys as to why I left. In the up and coming days, I don't know if I'll find a different ad on Twitter. Not sure if I will or not, but either way, my ad will be still Red Tensor for now, but I'm not affiliated with Red anymore. Hopefully you guys understand. I know a lot of you guys are subbed or just became subs right after I joined Red, and you probably started watching me right after Red. Maybe you knew me before, but you weren't subbed to me. You still hated me for faking clips or whatnot. But yeah, I just know that I hope you guys did not sub me just for the team I was in. I know a lot of you guys aren't. I've seen a lot of you guys tweets today, and I just hope that not everyone is still just saying their sub just because I'm in Red. And I hope that nothing changes, and I really do think nothing will change that much, and I really do see a bright future when it comes to us and the fellows and stuff. I'm going to keep putting out good videos for you guys, going to keep doing stuff. Nothing's really going to change. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this out. Once again, I'm not that type of person to come on a video and bash people whatsoever, but this really did piss me off last night, and it's not like a one-time thing. It's like, it's just been built up, and I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't want to mention anything else before I just start literally rambling on things I shouldn't be. But that's it, guys. I'm not going to ask anyone to leave a like, leave a dislike. Just putting this video out so all of you guys know. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow, hopefully. Most likely. Yeah. Peace out, brothers.
No, no, no. They want me dead or alive. They want me dead or alive. I'm just trying to survive. You niggas falling behind. You never crossing my mind, but that shit